This is the Niger Delta, a vast swamp in Nigeria where the river Niger meets the Atlantic.
We have a belief that the air, water, space here is occupied by the gods. I used to go to the river and meditate most morning, but now you cannot, because gas and oil exploration has driven away these gods so far away.
In 1956, Shell drilled the first oil well in the delta in a village called Oloibiri. Today, Nigeria is the 8th biggest oil exporter in the world.
I don't think it's anything we can be proud of. Because this oil was discovered in the delta, people have known no peace.
The city of crude oil, land where the milk and the honey flows. The glory of Nigeria, the pride of Africa, they were living in the dark.
This fuel and they use this fuel now from this our area. Now we they make Nigeria self rich, but if you come to the Niger Delta, you cannot see anything single of anything, especially the environment. We don't have where to live, we don't have better hospital, we don't have anything. And now when they look, this oil, all these things the one that they use. Meanwhile they talk now from my area gone, but see the condition why they. I be illiterate, I don't even go to school because of school fees.
Ife and Tina are volunteers for environmental rights action, the Nigerian Friends of the Earth. They go around the delta to document the impact of the oil industry on communities.
Since we can't fight, we don't have gun, the only voice we have is this video editing. They say we no sabi book, we don't know book, so we can't write much. But if we are able to do a small film of what is happening to us, it will go to the internet and the whole world will see it.
This is crude oil all over the bush and in fact all the surrounding streams and rivers.
There have been 5,000 major oil spills in the delta in 50 years. 1.5 million tons of oil has been discharged into the creeks, farms and forests. That is like one Exxon Valdez disaster every year for 50 years.
Since Shell started operation here, and some oil spillages, fish, crayfish, lobster, crab, up to snake, they died.
And even the snake, the oil has killed all. Small children are dying.
See, the cassava, they don't rot to finish. The oil now spoil and like this. So our plantain, cassava, cocoyam, everything don't die finish.
All our food, all our fish die finish. Like our fish ponds that have been damaged, we know that it's a direct effect to us. Our plants, the loss of livelihood, no compensation. So we just lost total, in fact, nothing. And if you talk, the next thing as soon as you talk is military intervention. That is what they do here.
The community asked us to go and do the cleanup. The odor. Me, I was 5 months pregnant. I miscarried. We are 9 women who miscarried.
We know the number of barrels of oil being produced a day.
Every day, 2 million barrels of oil comes up from thousands of meters down in the earth.
Till we get to the community, we are benefiting nothing. Nothing.
The oil is mixed with natural gas. The ice formed on this pipe shows that the oil from this particular well contains lots of gas. Then, most of this natural gas is burnt off in gas flares. Why? Because gas is difficult to ship across the Atlantic. The oil companies can pump the oil faster if they don't have to take care of the gas. Wasting it costs them nothing.
When you stand near that gas flare, the heat, there is something in the fire that when it comes out, it stings in the skin. You lose taste, your tongue, you won't even feel your lips, and it itches. Even at night, you can't sleep, you'll be scratching your skin. Poison fire. See a storm. Inside the fire, a cyclone.
Gas flaring in Nigeria releases as much greenhouse gases as 18 million cars. The waste gas worth billions of dollars per year. It could be used to generate electricity for Africa, or it could be re-injected into the earth and kept there for the future. But they burn it. The delta is densely populated with some 20 million people. Many of the flares are located in village lands, some just a few hundred meters from the houses. The flares cause acid rain that damages crops and soil, and they emit hundreds of different toxic substances that are known to cause respiratory disease and cancer.
This is the hell we've been living with for the past 32 years. We have cases that are associated with lungs, breathing problems, asthmatic patients all over the community. Virtually every food we eat from this community is polluted by gas. We are not saying they should give us money. We are saying that gas flaring has to stop. Whichever means they want to do it, we do not know.
People have protested the destruction of their environment since oil drilling began.
Since 1957, a line was there. The pipeline is still there till now. Shell has not done anything. They should not come this time.
And it is also believed by our people that because these gods are angry, they now possess these boys to fight back. All this kidnapping they are seeing, we attribute it that these boys are possessed by angry gods.
Violence attracts violence. Peace attracts peace. The oil companies has introduced restiveness and violence in our society. Division, divide and conquer and all that there's no more peace. Unlike what we were living, how we were living in our ancient days.
Comrade Che is a retired trade union man and a lifelong social activist and organizer in the Delta.
Now the young lady who is with me here, she is the chairperson of Egi Women Congress. They joined forces with me. International NGOs were coming. They were going around the communities. They were seeing the gas flaring and the damages done by this gas flaring. At a point in time, I realized that the government was disappointing us because they were saying that they want to stop gas flaring. 204, 206, 208, oil companies, the NNPC, the government itself. And we come to see that they're not doing it. But since I don't believe in violence, I felt that I should take this matter to court. We mean business and we want justice. We want the gas flaring to stop. Not only that, we want the oil companies to stop operation in the Niger Delta.
Yes, sir. Out of mouth.
We are not scientists. We are illiterates, and because of our illiteracy and ignorance, they are taking advantage of most of all this.
Every time